Hey there, Super Sunday last minute update. It's like 10:30 in the morning almost, right? Before the games, I just updated the NFL algorithm and my DraftKings account is locked because I travel so much that they didn't believe I was real. So I can't even bet on the games. That's funny. But I did want to talk about what happens when I just updated the injury report. And you can do this when you go to RotoWire and you grab this injury report here, and then you go and you refresh the project pivot sheet here. So you refresh this, and then what you have is a bunch of possible injury statuses, and 0 means that there's no injury and the player's healthy. And then all the questionables, I tend to include them by holding down the control button and highlighting, but I don't include anybody who's anything else because all these other people are out, right? So that's how you end up with the players that are supposedly playing in the game. Of course, we don't have rookies in here yet because they don't have any stats for this season. But after I did this and refreshed everything, I just want to do one final look here before the games start. And of course, Kansas City's still on top. Taking them to win is a good idea. Arizona has crept up to the second place here. I don't understand, but apparently they've got a roster that is a bit more packed this year than we would have thought, even though I wasn't impressed with them in the preseason, but what do I know? So, well, there it is. I mean, Arizona's now second, and they're an underdog. Then you have this awful line with San Francisco. They're probably going to win this game, but it really doesn't pay, so it's just tough to... I want to throw it on a round-robin bet, but, man, if they blow it, God, I'm going to be annoyed that this thing didn't pay much. So it's kind of a tough play in this game. The spread is difficult to deal with. It says they're going to win by 7. You have to take a minus like 9 or 8.5. It's terrible. I'm going to the Washington football team game. I'm actually about getting ready to get on my way and head over to the field. So that's awesome. So I'm betting on the Redskins if I get a chance to bet and my account ever gets unlocked. I'm going to bet on them, and it says they're going to win the game by 6 or 7 points. They're minus 125, minus 130. It says you can even take them minus the spread. Maybe I'll even take them minus the spread because I'm going to be at the game. Can't wait to watch this. This will be fun. And if I make it there, home team usually wins, so that's that. This Green Bay, New Orleans, I want to take New Orleans, personally. Algorithm says no, but I don't trust the Packers this year. I think there's issues going on. So this is one where I just flat out disagree with the algorithm. I think that the Saints are home here also. There's a lot of reasons. I don't know why Green Bay's so heavily favored here. So that's just one where I just disagree with the algorithm. This Carolina over the Jets, the only thing that I find weird here is that it's predicting a really low-scoring game. That could be because a high percentage of the Carolina players are rookies and not included. Similarly with the Jets, but more so with Carolina. Maybe that's having something to do with the scores, or there's something about the defenses here that are going to be in the scoring or something that's going to make it a lower-scoring game. I don't know. It's one of those where this is one of the lowest scoring games. If you want to kind of do something fun, you can say, well, what's the total points projected for these games? You can do a little formula here and show you what's the highest and what's the lowest scoring, and then color code it really fast using this thing called conditional formatting, color scales. Green's going to be big, red's going to be small. So the smallest, let's get rid of this. The smallest, lowest scoring games are, bam, this Carolina game, the Dolphins-Patriots game. Here's another 20. Oh, that's the same game. Yeah, so, so if you're thinking about overs and unders, which I wouldn't recommend in week 1, but you can see that this is a way of color coding the over-under total points. Total projected points. And I'll send this out in the email as I put this video out. But is there anything else of interest here? I'm going to have fun with Miami. All right, so I don't know. That's an update. Just felt like doing it. All right, good luck everyone. My picks spooning.